Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Deck Tech for Daniel Tularia D. Why do you have that?
I pilfered this. You're going to be stealing my creatures, so I stole your toy.
Wonderful. Anyway, you have some commander here you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, he who has the wand does the deck tech. Here we are. They call her the speaker of the house, the prime speaker, Zegana.
Of course. Another gate crash commander.
How about that?
Wow.
It's like we shoehorn themes in all day long over here.
Yep. Anyway,
okay, so Zegana draws a bunch of cards and makes your dudes bigger. Green makes your dudes bigger.
Yeah.
Blue draws cards.
Wow.
Lesson in color pie. Boom.
It's almost like commander's all about mana and cards.
It's true. This deck it's loosely based. It's not terribly loosely based.
On
but
Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island.
Close. I met some gents, Sean and Evan, from the Milwaukee area at an open, who were, we talked a little EDH, and they told me about their Zegana deck, so I tried to adjust it for card availability and power level for entertainment value.
Oh.
I present Zegana.
If there's anything that you do, it's listening to your fans. Except you never listen to me.
I listen to my fans, I do not listen to you. These are my rules.
Okay.
Join me as we go into Zegana. I can't start anywhere else but the giant eyesore Experiment Crotch.
Experiment Kanji, there he is.
Kanji, yes.
He was kind of the old monster that Momir Vic created.
Oh, here we go. Vorthos.
And but eventually,
alert.
Crotch fought Rakdos, bada bing, bada boom, yada yada. Next thing you know, everyone's dead, and the Ravnica lives on.
Mere minutes ago, I thought about literally cutting this card for a land. Why didn't I? Because Arcanus the Omnipotent is also in here, and the idea of giving him +1/+1 counter, and then drawing cards with both he and the experiment himself.
Wow.
Delighted me.
Wow.
So it's probably not going to happen. The odds are against me, but you have to stay tuned and find out if it happens.
Oh.
Spoiler, it's probably not.
No.
But the only other real activated ability of any consequence, Captain Spellskite.
Captain Spellskite.
Captain
Modern
Spellskite.
Format breakout all-star.
He's also one of the most impactful cards, Shardless Agent, which is another card I forced into this deck against its will.
Yeah.
Can cascade into.
He's really good against my Grizzly Spectacle.
He's not. That doesn't target artifacts.
You're correct. How'd you know that?
Well, we talk.
What?
Against my better judgment.
I don't remember that.
Let's talk about this card.
Fable of Wolfenau. A nice story.
Eventide draft vomit inducer. Fable of Wolfenau.
It asks your devotion.
It does, which I'm playing none of because I couldn't track down.
And it's one of the last cards made by Heather Hudson.
Is that right?
One of my favorite artists. After this blog, she didn't really do a whole lot more.
This series is so educational.
That's what I'm here for.
That's basically all I get out of it.
Yeah.
All right. So this makes, if you cast green spells, you get a wolf.
Oh.
If you cast a blue spell, you get Derek Sheets. Or a 1/1 bird instead of a 2/2.
Sheets.
Good man. Strictly better than your Sword of Body and Mind and everything.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. Here it is, speaking of somewhat of devotion, we have not Thassa, but her Bident. Well, I did have a Bident lying around I could put in.
Yeah, if you remember, this last time we saw this card was in the Allies versus the Atogs versus series.
Has it been that long?
It has been that long. I hope you've stuck with us throughout all these days.
I feel like we may have lost a few after that one.
I think we gained a few more.
Let's bring them back.
Yeah.
All right. And then also we have Edric the Entertainer, who he could almost go here, but for symmetry, for storyboarding, for other film terms, I spaced him out. But they essentially do very similar things.
They do.
You hit dudes, or if I hit you with dudes, I draw cards.
No.
Yes.
Don't hit me with dudes.
Edric the Entertainer.
I prefer to call him Elrond.
Elrond Hubbard.
I mean, he looks like it.
Fate Spinner is the next card.
Spinner.
We haven't seen this one in a while.
We haven't really. This card is kooky.
What? It's wacko.
You have to read it.
Remember, well, I want to make sure I don't skip any of the things.
Yeah.
Because that's what it does.
Skip.
It skips things. Oh, brother. Mirrodin was a set where Magic was going sort of a rejuvenation period. They redesigned the frames. They left the original plane for somewhere else. Blah blah blah.
I know Affinity brought a lot of new players into the game.
Well, nobody's perfect, but like cards like Mindslaver, cards like that, lots of unique abilities we'd never seen before. Yeah. Fate Spinner is one of those. It skips parts of turns.
Wow.
Very exciting.
Also, if you ever play with this card on Magic the Gathering online...
Does it do crazy stuff?
Well, when it came out, when it gave your opponent the option of what to choose, you couldn't choose anything. So if you cast this on turn 3, your opponent would just lose, because they would time out.
That is the coolest thing ever.
Yep. Then eventually they fixed that. But we all know Magic Online Digital Objects is the best program ever made.
That's pretty OP.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You just win the game. All right, so now we get to the counters part of it. And I got to admit, I'm still not over doubling season. I'm still kind of sick of it.
Yeah?
So even when it's probably should be in a deck, I minimize. I will take more counter cards, not counter spells, but counter cards.
I like counter spells.
Gag. Cards with counters and I will reduce them to justify not playing Doubling Season.
Wow, look at you.
Because I just have to be too cool
Yeah,
for the format.
We call that hipster.
So here's what we do. Remember we talked about green makes dudes bigger, blue draws cards. Fathom Mage.
I wouldn't have fathomed you'd have this card in your deck.
Ah ha ha. When she gets counters, cards are drawn. And she evolves.
Evolves.
You know who else evolves? Colonian Hydra.
He does.
He doesn't have the keyword because keywords make him angry.
Sure,
But
what doesn't make him angry?
He evolves much more quickly than those other cards. Gilder Baron, our little friend, speaking of Eventide, also likes to double counters, such as on Planeswalkers.
I like that one.
Maybe you've heard of it.
I might have.
Do you have any Jaces in your Lazob deck?
Does the sun rise and set?
Oh, man. I was hoping to get you. I thought like 1 week I would get
You're
you.
never getting me.
I would trap you into, for me, having Jace. Oh, I bet you have the Memory Adept.
Oh,
Because that mills. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
the Memory
mills.
Adept. Now I'm
Yeah.
scared of your deck. So
It's okay. You have
let's-
100 cards in your deck.
Let's get it over with. I'm scared.
All right.
See you for the games.